So here we have an army showcase, and this is David's Sons of Medusa Space Marines, which are an Iron Hands successor chapter. Recently played in a battle report on the channel, and just wanted to do a quick showcase of some of these models. So you can see here, it's got a good mix of older models, some new Primaris stuff, and some really nice conversions. So here we have your conversion of a Forge World character, and who's this?
That's Valen Cal. He's the chapter master of the Sons of Medusa at the time of the Badab War.
Yep, so he's like a combination chapter master tech marine?
Yes, he's closer to a tech marine than he is a chapter master, really, but he dishes out the damage.
Yep, so we've got a couple of nice captains here.
Yeah.
Your Primaris captain as well. Primaris librarian.
Yeah.
We've got a few scout squads, really nicely painted, nicely based, and these Primaris, who are quite like the white helmets on them.
That's just the Sons of Medusa thing that they.
Oh, okay.
All Sons of Medusa are that green with the white helmets. The clan marking is denoted by the black shoulder bands and the one black knee pad on all of them, and the red, the additional kind of red on the sergeants. I'm not entirely sure if that's official canon or not, but one of the Forge World veteran sergeants in one of the Badab war books had one, so I copied it for the entire army. So
yeah, so the army's a sort of combination, some nice conversions with an AdMech feel, using a lot of those kits. So your Scout Bikers, where do they come from?
So they're the Mark IV ones from Forge World. I just haven't stuck the guys on top. The helmets are from the Skitari Vanguard, but otherwise that's just vanilla.
Yep. You've also got these your count as Reavers.
I think they are Reavers.
Well, look to be a mixture. Was it some sort of Skitari?
Yeah, that they are the Sicarans. Or the legs are. Then if you can see underneath them, there's a massive green stuff holding the legs to the body. So they're the infiltrators, the infiltrator heads, and then to kind of give them a bit more techie feel for the grav shoots, I've given them the Grey Knight Inceptor backpacks.
Yeah, that works well. Sort of teleport.
Yeah, they're
type
teleport
almost
down as opposed to grav shooting. I think that worked.
Then we've got your attack bikes, who are sort of quad conversions with the heavy bolters.
Yeah, they're Cataphron the backs of the servitors with the teleport homers holding up the heavy bolters at the back.
Yep. And then you've got a tech marine on a bike who's overcompensating.
No, that's a conversion beamer. I can never put a conversion beamer on anything else now because I'd never be able to find a bigger one.
Yep.
But yeah, I like that model.
And we've got a conversion I've seen a couple of times actually. I've seen it on Knights and Dreads, but it looks really good. It's a Dune Crawler legs.
Yeah.
And Dreadnought, which we have decided you did because aesthetically it looks very nice. Not because it gives you a base that's almost twice the size and lowers their profile for hiding behind cover.
No.
Not gamey at all.
No. In fact, the inspiration for that came from looking at Cabinet in Warhammer World, and somebody had done it with a Venerable, except it looks ridiculous with the Venerable because they're
bit smaller.
They're too small. I then did that I think it was about 2 days after the thing came out, and put my picture online, and then everyone's copied me subsequently. So I like to think I was the first. That's probably not true.
We'll go with that as well.
But we'll go with that. And then the second one, which I did, because the first one was the Gatling cannon, but I got fed up with paying for the rocket pod on the back, so I did the second one, which I think I've done a better job on because the legs are a little bit more together, so that doesn't impede the arm movement as much.
And the arm weapons are from what we did?
They're from the Adeptus Titanicus Warlord Titan. So that's,
good scale. They seem to work quite well.
Yeah. So originally I was just going to stick the fist on it, but then when I saw the plasma cannon and it's about the right size, I went screw it. We'll do that.
And your Vindicator, where's the cannon from?
That's from the Doomsday arc, isn't it? From the Necrons?
Yes.
Which I spent about a week cutting that up, and then the inside I had to use, there's some old modular movement tray in there to fill up that hole. Originally I was gonna get a load of guitar wire and make it look all cabley, but I'm not that good at converting, so
yeah, it's tricky. And your Vanguard units, is there a reason you painted them in a different scheme?
Yes, so if you go back to the original Bad Ab War colour scheme from, I think, Second Ed, possibly even Rogue Trader, they have a really, really, really garish, bright yellow with like tiger stripes all over as a Desert Ops scheme. So I decided to make them less garish, but that is a hark back to the days gone by, and I think the camo cloaks are probably closest to the actual colour scheme. So yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, it's a lovely looking army. It's been very nicely painted. I do like the green is nice and subtle, and it's a good mix with the white on the helmets.
Yeah.
And some lovely conversions to pull the theme of the Force together. So that's quite. And as you're saying, like, this isn't even the whole army. This is just, we've just finished playing a game which should go up on the channel soon. This is just what you brought along for the game. You've got almost a battle company, you said?
I've got a battle company of these guys. Well, in total, I keep a sort of running total as a joke, but I think I'm up to about 11,500 points. It's probably gone down due to the thing, but I've got like, I think I've got something like 20 HQs painted, and I went through the new codex last night as a bit of a joke, and found out I'm only 23 units away from the entire book now.
Wow.
And that includes all of the new stuff that hasn't been released yet. So with any luck, at some point I will actually own every single unit in the Space Marine Codex. But I'm not sure I'll bother when it comes to some of them. I mean, servitors are still not good enough that I'm gonna invest my time in them. I love the army. It's fun to play with, even if it wasn't the greatest.
Well, the new book's given them a new lease on life. We're discussing that in the game. Some nice things. So your Iron Hands, meaning you've got a 6-up Feel No Pain, and you are overwatching on a 5+, which is pretty good. It was in our game anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I do like that Overwatch on 5s. That is a
nice bonus for the Marines.
Yes, it does feel like a really nice bonus, and obviously having Sons of Medusa, it means that I've got my own named chapter master, so I don't have to pay the 2 CPs for that. Although he is 170 points.
He is pricey. He is pricey.
Yeah.
Also, another benefit is you double the number of wounds characteristics on damage tables for your vehicles, which means your Redemptor Dreads and your vehicles stay in the game a lot longer. Yeah,
I mean, it's deceptive, I think, because I think what you'll find is that they're good dead.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I did like the fact that when I looked up the Redemptor, you get it down to 1 wound, you heal it 1 wound and it goes to the second profile, you heal it 3 and it goes to the top profile.
Yeah, so you've got a good number of Tech Marines. You've got your Chapter Master Tech Marine, and a couple others. One that was manning the Thunderfire with a Vindicator near it to help, and another one. So you've got enough to keep most vehicles running a while.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, unfortunately the one on the bike is index only now, because, who would ever run bikes, White Scar players.
Don't, it's too soon.
Too soon. But no, I think a second Thunderfire might be a good investment.
They are solid now, they've got a couple of good strats in the new book.
Yeah, but no, I just like it. I mean, I think I might paint up some lieutenants for the reroll ones, because ironically the one unit I do not have is a Primaris Lieutenant.
Well, get on that. You've got 11,000 points, no Primaris Lieutenants. Well, shame.
I have all the models. They're all the veteran sergeants for my intercessors, because the intercessor sergeants just don't look ornate enough. They look like just a bog standard Marine. and obviously having done all the sergeants as Stern Guard, I then kind of needed something that was a bit more, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, that's kind of where I was going with it.
Oh yeah, and your wee power fist claw here, which one
yeah,
was the claw?
That's off the breacher.
Very nice.
You know, the spare bits I had left over from the all those bike conversions that I did.
Yep. So thanks to David for bringing this along. Maybe at some point we'll get the entire army if it fits on the table. So as I said, we just finished the game. No spoilers, but that should be up soon. So hope you enjoyed the army showcase. If you have your own army, you wouldn't mind showcasing on the channel, then comment below and let us know.